2024, and we're gonna make our annual stuffing this year, and we thought we'd just, make a little video out of it to remember how to make it, and it's for the memories, right?
Right, and here we are in the morning. Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
So we're just gonna go over the ingredients. 2 boxes of the Lipton onion dip, stick of butter. We're not gonna use the whole thing, but just for sauteing the onions and celery. We have about 3 stalks of celery, 1 red onion, 2 things of chicken broth, and then we have 3 packages of the Jones pork sausage.
And some stovetop stuffing.
Right?
Okay, let's get started.
Just want to cut off the ends because they're a little
Yeah,
dirty.
we don't need those.
So Grammie's cutting open the sausage.
Right.
So for each pan, we're going to use about a tablespoon of butter. So
onion.
1 for the celery,
onion,
and 1 for the sausage.
Okay. Well, no, we might not need the butter for the sausage because that's got a lot of fat in there.
Okay, so we're just going to do 1 tablespoon of butter for the celery and onion.
Right.
Grammie's putting the sausage in. Squeezing that in. There we go. For the celery and onion, alright, we're going to put it on medium. While the butter is melting, we have this little food processor here. So I'm just going to break the celery into smaller pieces and drop them in. So instead of 3, we're actually going to use 4 stalks.
Okay.
Just going to pop it on and blend it up.
And we're putting the sausage in the frying pan to cook that up. Joneses, very important.
It's got to be the Joneses.
It's got to be the Joneses. And cooking the sausage.
Okay, so we just put the celery in the food processor until it looks something like this. Again, both pans are on medium heat. You can put the sausage a little bit higher if you want.
Okay.
Dump the celery in.
Yeah.
Try to use a spatula to get all the extra pieces out.
Right.
Next up, we're just going to cut the red onion. We're going to peel the skin off and then put it in the food processor just like we did with the celery. I think it needs a little more butter, so I'm going to add 1 more tablespoon. So that'll be 2 tablespoons total.
We have to saute the sausage so it's nice and brown.
You want to saute the onions and the celery until they're translucent.
Right.
Grammie's got that sausage going. I'm going to lower the heat just a tad.
Okay.
Yeah, so with the sausage and then with the celery and onion, you don't want any chunks. So we're actually going to do one more tablespoon of butter. So it's going to be a total of 3 tablespoons in the celery and onion. In the meanwhile, I'm going to take our handy dandy pot here, and I'm going to start off by pouring in our bags of stuffing, and this is the chicken flavoring. 3, 4. You really don't need to use a pot for this, but we just use it because we don't really have a bowl big enough to fit everything.
Right.
So we just find that a pot is the easiest way to go. And also you're going to want to grab a nice big spoon that you can use to mix up everything. Next, we're going to add the onion powder, or the onion dip powder. We're going to put in 2 packets of the onion dip. Just going to sprinkle it in. With regard to the chicken broth, it's really just about like the texture of the stuffing that you like. So I'm going to pour in about a half of this. And I'm just going to mix that in with the stuffing. So I'm going to add in the rest of this box here.
Yeah, we'll definitely, I need all that.
It looks like this. Okay, I think the onion and celery is definitely done. I'm going to put it in with the rest of the stuffing. And we're just going to mix in the onion and the celery. Just going to use this spoon. Whoops!
Whoops.
No!
Huh?
That's alright.
That's alright. We'll get it in.
We'll get it in. Now, we take this and we mix in the sausage. Like the stuffing size, like once you add the sausage, it doubles. So don't be worried if it doesn't look like a lot in the beginning. Because I feel like it doubled from from the beginning,
Right. It's heavy in there.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
give it a taste now to see how much we do or don't need to add like the other thing. Cheers.
Cheers.
Ooh.
Whoops.
Whoops.
Mmm.
Mmm. I think we do need more broth.
A little more.
A little more. So I'm going to add maybe a 1/4 cup.
Okay. Because it'll dry out a little while it's in the turkey.
Yeah. So maybe we'll add another 1/4 cup to make it a full 1/2 cup. Try to get the low sodium for the chicken broth. Because if you don't get low sodium, then it's going to end up being like really salty when you add everything in together.
Right.
All you're just going to do is scoop and put it in the bags, and you can store it in the fridge, in the freezer.
Yeah.
Like really wherever.
So you need it.
Exactly. Just gonna,
Yeah.
there you go.
Is there and
Yeah.
good stuff.
What's like your favorite Thanksgiving tradition?
I guess making the stuffing.
Like you want to flatten it out kind of when you store it. So look, when you flatten it out, it really takes up the whole bag here.
Right.
So we're going to store ours in the freezer just because we're not going to use it for about another like week and a half.
I'm just so happy to be here with Leia making
Aw.
a traditional Thanksgiving
You can
stuffing.
look at that one if you want.
Okay. Hopefully this will all turn out good so we have it for many years to come in case anybody forgets how to make it.
Yeah.
And they'll always be able to make it when it comes to Thanksgiving Day. Okay.
All right.
Hope you enjoy it. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.